could sit in a way that it's comfortable for you to sit. Align the back of your skull with sacrum. Let your arms rest and give yourself a moment or two as you feel yourself landing onto your mat. As you sit here now, notice how you feel. And focusing on bringing in energy into your body through your breath. So we're working with the back bends, opening side ribs, front ribs, and opening the upper back. Start with wrist stretches today. So reach your right hand forward, take hold of the little finger on your right hand, and then ease it back. Breathe to the palm of your hand, spread fingers as wide as you can. Just breathe out, open the hands forward. Release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Pressing down into your right sit bone and breathing lengthen out of right side. Exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Release. Taking hold of your middle finger. As you breathe in, lift sternum. And exhale, arm is forward. And release. Taking hold of your first finger. And breathe in, spread your thumb away from your little finger. As you breathe out, lengthen each finger down towards the floor. Release. Taking hold of your thumb. As you breathe in, glide your thumb back away from your index finger. And exhale, heel of the hand is forward. And release. Change hands. Taking hold of the little finger on your left hand and ease it back. Breathe to the palm of hands. Spread fingers. Exhale, open your hands forward. Release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Pressing down into left sit bone as you breathe in, lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, arm is forward, soften shoulders. Release. Taking hold of your middle finger and breathe to the back of your heart. As you exhale, lengthen each finger towards the floor. Release. Taking hold of your index finger. Inhale, lengthen your thumb away from your little finger. And as you breathe out, glide your index finger back. Release. Taking hold of your thumb and breathe to the palm of hands. And as you exhale, glide your thumb back. Release. Change the cross of your legs for wrist stretches, stage 2. Bring your hands forward, turn the heel of the hands away from you and be on your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen out of lower back. Exhale, open your hands forward, spreading the fingers. Breathe in, lengthen, belly away from pelvis. As you exhale, heel of the hands forward, soften the shoulders away from your ears. And release. Arms out to side, rich stretches, stage 3. Breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath, then one by one, bring in little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumb squeezes on top, knuckles to the floor. Exhale, stretch out the tops of wrists. Release, reach your arms out to the side, fingers pointing skywards, and breathe to palm of hands. Hold the breath, bringing in your thumb, then simultaneously squeeze all fingers to the thumb. Stretch your thumb, exhale, stretch your thumb away from you. Release, open hands, and breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath, then bring in a little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, squeeze the thumb on top, knuckles to the floor, exhale to stretch out the tops of wrists. Release, reach your arms out to side and breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath, then bring in your thumb and simultaneously squeeze all fingers to the thumb. Exhale as you stretch your thumb side away from you. And then relax. Kapalabhati breathing in Baddha Konasana is your pranayama today. So soles of your feet together, toes are flexed back towards your shins. Hands are by hips, or reach your hands slightly further back. And then lift sternum, lift diaphragm, sternum. Give yourself a moment here as you notice how you feel. So in Kapalabhati breathing, you'll breathe in and a sharp exhale through the nose, 100 pumps today. Going together, inhale. Exhale, sharp exhale through the nose, moving belly. And then take a really deep breath. Hold the breath, spine is lifted, chest is lifted, and lengthen out of lower back. Giving yourself time to feel the energy of the breath as it moves around your body. Bring your hands forward for Uddiyana exhale. Exhale completely. Tuck the chin to chest and pull your belly in. So pull it in, pull it up. Feel your ribs as they expand to side. Lengthen ribs away from waist, but relax your neck and relax shoulders away from ears. Relax your belly, stay here and breathe. Deep breath. And exhale, exhale, fold. Belly's in. On the next breath, as you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from waist. And exhale, pull belly in. Feel your ribs as they expand to the side. Feel the opening into lower back as you lengthen belly away from pelvis. And inhale, release, coming all the way on back up. Come into knee pal with your left leg over your right. If that's a difficult reach, then straighten your right leg is forward. Bring your hands by hips. And then breathe in. Inhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, hold for 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands forward and exhale. Exhale completely. Now pull your belly in, pull it up. Release, come up, and change the cross of your legs. Be active. Breathe in through your nose for 10. Hold for 10. Feet are active, spine is long. Keep feeling of opening side ribs as you lift sternum, lengthening out of lower back. Hands forward and exhale. Exhale completely. Tuck the chin in, pull your belly in. And release. Push through away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Spinal twist in half lotus. So bring your left foot on top of your right. Your left hand is around the back, either on the floor or onto your right hip. Some of you will be able to take hold of your left foot with left hand. You breathe in, reach your right arm up, open your side ribs. You breathe out, bring your arm against your left thigh. Now lengthen. The back of the skull is aligned with sacrum. So as you breathe in, lengthen spine. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, expand your ribs wide towards your armpits. And exhale as you twist towards the left. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, lift in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Lift diaphragm, lift chest. Lift your collarbones. And as you breathe out, twist to left. One more like this, deep breath. Feel this right from coccyx as you lengthen out of lower back. Mid ribs away from the lower ribs and upper ribs away from mid ribs. Keeping the spine long, and as you exhale, twist to left. And inhale, release. Shoelace pose is your left foot forward just above your right thigh knee. Bring your right hand by right hip and then reach your hand away from the hip. Press into left sit bone. As you breathe in, open left side ribs as you reach your left arm is up. As you breathe out, bring your left arm down. The foot presses against your arm. You can make the adjustments, having the foot onto the calf or the foot to the floor or your left foot onto a block. So any of those will work for you. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from left hip. And as you exhale, as you fold towards your left foot, send your left sit bone back to floor. Deep breath, lengthen side ribs away from right hip. And exhale, fold. On the next breath, breathe in. Breathe, feel the moving energy through your sternum down to your heart. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release. And change for the other side. Spinal twist in half lotus. Your right foot is onto your left thigh. Your right hand is reaching around, either lined up with sacrum, hands to the floor, or on a block, or you're bringing the hand around onto your left hip. You may be able to take hold of your foot with your right hand. You breathe in, reaching your right arm, left arm is up. And as you breathe out, left arm is across against your thigh. As you breathe in, lift and lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, twist towards the right. Breathe in, lengthen, lift belly away from pelvis. And exhale, twist to the right. Deep breath, expand your ribs. Feel your lungs as they open up, opening towards armpits. And exhale, twist to right. Inhale, release. Is your right foot forward slightly for shoelace pose. And again, make the adjustment so that this feels right for you. Your left hand is by left hip. Reach the hand away from that hip. Press into right sit bone. Breathe in, reaching right arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your hand to the floor. Your foot presses against your forearm or your tricep, not your elbow. As you breathe in, lengthen out away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, fold towards your right foot. Deep breath, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And exhale, fold. Breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you breathe, as you fold, send your right sit bone back to floor. One more breath in this. You're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, fold, bellies in. Inhale, release. Seated side bend with one leg straight. So straighten your left leg. Your right foot is either tucked in so that the heel is by the groin, or otherwise bringing your right foot back so that your heel is by your glute. And move your thighs away from each other. Reach your right hand back, grab hold of right ankle, otherwise the fingertips are to the floor. Inhale, reach your left arm up, opening side ribs. As you exhale, bring your left arm down to inside of your left leg. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. Exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Breathe to the right side of your neck. Feel for lengthening your right ear away from right shoulder. And as you breathe out, soften your right shoulder back and down. Activate your feet, spread the toes. On the next breath, breathe. Feel this moving belly away from your pelvic bone. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're lengthening your sit bones back to floor. On the next breath, bring your right arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your left thigh, hip, or clothing. And exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your left ear. On the next breath, lengthen your left ear away from your left shoulder. And exhale, squeeze your right shoulder down towards your left shoulder. So feel this opening through the right side of your neck. Relax your neck, relax your jaw. Chest opener, release your right arm, and as you breathe in, reach your right arm straight up, spread the fingers, spread the palm of your hand. And exhale, as you arc chest forward, reach your right arm straight back. Breathe to the back of heart and feel for energizing your heart. Move shoulder blades away from each other. And exhale as you're lengthening your right arm back. Arm overhead, breathe in, reach your right arm upwards towards the ceiling. Exhale, lengthen your right arm over your right ear. Breathe in, glide your left ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, as you lengthen your right arm forward, glide your right sit bone back. Inhale, expand your ribs wide to armpits. And as you breathe out, bring your hands down towards the floor, either side of your left calf. So you're not going so deep today. 3 rounds of Uddiyana. So from here, you breathe in, you lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And then sharp exhale through mouth. Put the hand, tuck the chin to chest, pull your belly in. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your hands, but you're simultaneously lengthening out of lower back. Keep feeling that you're hollowing your belly out. Relax, and 2 more. Breathe in, spread your ribs. And strong exhale. Exhale completely. Chin tucks in, pull belly in. Belly's all the way away from spine. Lengthening out of lower back. You're hollowing your belly out. Relax, and 1 more. Breathe in. And exhale. Chin tucks in. Now suck your belly in. Pull it up. Feel your side ribs are opening. Your back ribs are opening. Let your shoulders relax. And release. Pushing the floor away. Breathe in. As you come all the way up and change. Straighten your right leg. Your left foot is either tucked in so that the heel is towards the groin. Foot presses against your thigh, or bringing your foot back so that the heel is by glute. Reach forward, spread the toes. Left hand grabs hold of the left ankle, otherwise the fingertips are to the floor. Inhale, reach your right arm up, opening side ribs. As you breathe out, bring your hand down to the inside of your right leg. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. You're not holding your left ankle, lift your left hand up and reach it back. Breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. Feel for lengthening right from pelvic bowl. Exhale. Soften your left shoulder away from left ear. As you breathe, lengthen side ribs away from right hip. As you breathe out, feel as if you're sending sit bones back to floor. Breathe to sternum, chest lifts. Keep feeling as if you're moving chest to chin. Continue to move chest to chin, but as you breathe out, soften your left shoulder back and away from your ear. On the next breath, slide your left arm around the back, tucking it onto your right thigh, hip, or clothing. Exhale, glide your left shoulder down away from left ear. Breathe to the left side of your neck. Deep breath. Feel for lengthening your left ear away from left shoulder. Exhale, relax your jaw. Lower your chin slightly towards the right side of chest. Press your sit bones down and breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. As you exhale, squeeze your left shoulder down towards your right shoulder. Chest opener. Inhale, release your left arm, reach your left arm straight up, spread the fingers, spread the palm of hands. Exhale, lengthen your left arm back and away from your ear. Breathe to the back of your heart, feel for energizing heart with breath. On exhale, when you lengthen your left arm back, feel for taking bone away from bone. Arm overhead, breathe in as you lengthen your left arm right up towards the sky. And as you exhale, lengthen left arm over left ear. Now breathe in, feel you're lifting your side ribs away from your right hip. And as you exhale, lengthen your left arm forward, glide your left hip back. As you breathe, spread your lungs, spread your wings, open side ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your hands down so the hands are either side of your right calf. Feet are active. Now breathe in, fill yourself up with breath. Uddiyana, exhale. Chin tucks in, pull belly in, pull it in. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your hands. Sit bones are anchored and you're lengthening out of lower back. Keep lengthening, keep hollowing your belly out. 2 more, relax. And then breathe in. Fill yourself up with breath. And strong exhale. Exhaling completely. Tuck the chin in, suck the belly in. You're lengthening out of lower back. Feel your side ribs as they open up. Keep hollowing belly out. Relax. Last one like this. Breathe in. And exhale. Uddiyana chin tucks in, belly pulls back. Spread ribs. Keep lengthening out of lower back. You're hollowing your belly out. And release. Pushing the floor away. Breathe in. If you come all the way up. Coming into your abdominal sequence now. Starting with elbow to knee. So if your back is tweaking and you want to pad your back, you can just pad your lower back. Then you can make a nice little cushion by folding your mat, towel, and then lie down on your back. Place your hands behind your head and neck. Lift your feet up off the floor, the knees are bent. If your back is tweaky, the soles of your feet will be on the floor. Press your lower back down. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, your elbows into left knee, and reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes. Spread the balls of your feet as you lengthen each toe away from the other. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, your elbows are to right knee, and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your left thigh away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down and feel for reaching heels away from you. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to the left knee and reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Lengthen, lower your right thigh away from hip as you send your right leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee, and you're reaching your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Lengthen left thigh away from you. Reach your elbows up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down, but keep head, shoulder blades up. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Now reach your right thigh away from hip. Keep feeling for moving thigh bone away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press the top rib of the sacrum down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Lengthen left thigh away from hip. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Send your right thigh forward away from hip. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to your right knee. Now reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Lengthen your left thigh forward away from waist. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Back traction. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. And reach your right leg forward. Place your right hand onto right thigh. Heel of hands by hip crease. Curl tailbone up. Traction your right thigh away from hip. Reach your left elbow up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and place your hands behind your head and neck. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Left hand is onto left thigh by hip crease. Curl tailbone up and then lengthen. You feel for moving thigh bone away from hip bone. Reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Place your hands behind your head and neck and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Right hand is onto right thigh by hip crease. Curl tailbone up. Traction your right thigh away from you. Reach your left elbow up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Place your hands behind your head and neck and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Left hand is onto left thigh. Curl tailbone up. Traction. Feel your opening side ribs as you move thigh away from hip. Reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Beta active. Inhale. Head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to left knee, and reach your right leg forward. Right hand is onto right thigh. Curl tailbone up. Traction right thigh away from you. Reach your left elbow up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee and reach your left leg forward. Left hand is onto left thigh by hip crease. Curl tailbone up. Traction left thigh away from hip. Reach your right elbow up, opening side ribs. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Exhale, release. Go ahead and shoulders to the floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Give yourself this time as you notice what is going on for you, how your body feels, and how you want to feel. Then grab hold of your roll for twisting abs. You can use a roll, you can use a block. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Your feet can be on the floor. Your knees can be bent or straightening your legs right up. Reach out with the toes. You can move to the wall and have your heels up against the wall. Your sit bones are about 6 inches away from the wall when you're doing that. Twisting abs. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Now lift up, reach your elbows up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Lengthen your legs straight up and elbows to your left knee. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze sit bones to tailbone. Send your legs up as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Now squeeze the roll. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Elbows to your right knee. Squeeze roll. Squeeze sit bones to tailbone. Reach your legs up. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knee. Don't bend the knees, just hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Now squeeze the roll. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Squeeze roll. Squeeze sit bones to tailbone. Reach your legs up. Spread the toes. Pull belly in. Breathe in. Glide your head to center. Hold the breath. The top rim of the sacrum presses to floor. Now squeeze the roll. And as you exhale, curl tailbone up, your elbows are to your right knee. Squeeze the roll. Send your legs up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. And exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down to the floor. And place the soles of your feet to the floor. And give yourself a moment as you let go from this last pose. You will need a block. With a block. And working with one leg up, moving towards Virasana, half Virasana. So have a block in touching distance. You're lying down onto your backs. You'll draw your heels back towards your sit bones or hip distance apart. Your feet, they're parallel with each other, so don't turn them out or in. Arms relaxed by your side. Brush your heels with fingertips and then let your arms relax by your side. Press your lower back to floor. Breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from waist. Move chest to chin. Press your feet to floor. Exhale, tilt pelvis and lift pelvis up away from the floor. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Diaphragm, chest is moving to chin. And as you breathe out, lengthen up, pushing the floor away as you lift. Breathe to lower back and lengthen lower ribs away from waist. And exhale, lift up, push the floor. Feel for lengthening ankles away from heels. Inhale, expand your ribs. Feel your ribs as they open wide to armpits. And exhale, lift up, push the floor away as you lift. Grab hold of your block. And then breathe in deeply. Feel your lengthening lower ribs away from waist. On exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up. Place a block under your sacrum. You might need to come up to toes to do that. And then anchor your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your left foot up. Draw your left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, lengthening left leg out towards the sky. Place your left hand onto your left thigh, heel of hands by hip crease. As you press your right foot to floor, breathe to left hip. And as you breathe out, send your left leg up. Use your hand, left hand, to track your thigh away from hip. Now breathe to left hip. And as you exhale, lengthening that left leg up, you might be able to bring your left foot closer towards your left shoulder. And then breathe in deeply, lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, push the floor away. Send your left leg straight up. That right foot is pressing to floor. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, send your left leg up. Press your right foot down. On the next breath, bend your left knee and draw your left knee towards your chest. And exhale, place your left foot down to the floor. Left foot is anchored to the floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up and draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening your right leg and out up towards the sky. Place your right hand onto thigh by hip crease. Press your left foot to floor. Breathe in, feel for moving belly away from your right thigh. And as your left foot presses down, exhale, send your right leg up. Use your right hand to move thigh bone away from hip bone. And then breathe in, feel your lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, sending that right leg straight up. Left foot presses to floor. Relax your arms to the side and then breathe in. Deep breath. Keep lengthening. Feel as if you're lengthening lower ribs away from your block. Now push the floor away with your left foot as you reach in your right leg up. If you can, moving your right foot towards your right shoulder. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, lengthening. Feel as if you're moving your legs in opposite directions. On the next breath, bend your right knee. Draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, place your right foot down to the floor. Both feet pressing to the floor. As you breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from hips. Move chest to chin. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis. Feel as if you're lifting pelvis up. Send thighs and knees away from you. Moving the block on the next breath. So breathe in as you move belly away from pelvis. Press your feet to floor. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up, move the block. Now breathe into side ribs so you feed your heart with breath. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way on down to the floor. Keep the tilt until down. Your next pose is another abdominal pose. This is frog lifting through or straddle lifting through. You're doing frog lifting through. Your feet are off the floor. Your knees are out towards the side and your heels are aligned. Heels aligned with knees, toes are flexed back. Top of the thighs is aligned with your hip crease. Hands are clasped behind your head and neck. If you want to, if your back is tweaky, you can move to the wall and have the soles of your feet up against the wall in this position. If you want to go further, straight to the legs for straddle. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and then lengthen your legs out. Reach out, spread the toes, lift your chest, reach your elbows up, pull lower belly in. As you breathe in, lower pelvis, but keep head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, curl pubic bone to navel. Send your legs out, reach out, spread the toes, pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but this time lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows straight up. Feel the side ribs opening. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. And then send your legs straight out towards the side. Keep moving thigh bone away from hip bone. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, lower head about an inch. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Reach your elbows up. Chin is away from chest. Send your legs straight out towards the side. Feet are active. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Lengthen legs out to the side. Feel for reaching out with the balls of your feet. Curl pubic bone to navel. Keep the chest lifted as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head, lower the shoulders to floor. Use your hands by the side of your thighs and knees and draw your legs together. Place the soles of your feet to the floor. Roll to your right side. Bring your left arm to floor by chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come up and use your right hand to support your head and your neck. Come onto your knees for bird wing. So you're sitting down onto your heels or onto your knees. If you're, whatever works best for you. If your knees are feeling a little bit tweaky or delicate, you can pad your knees. Brethren, elbows are tucked into side. Now inhale as you breathe in, draw your hands together. As you exhale, lift your chest and then open your arms, reach them back. Feel as if you're squeezing shoulder blades. Breathe in and reach your arms together. Keep the elbows tucking in. Exhale, chest lifts and then open. Feel as if you lengthen your forearms away from your elbows. And breathe in. And then exhale as you open out towards the side. Breathe in. And exhale. One more, breathe in. And exhale. And release. Your next pose is dolphin. So do dolphin or dolphin strut. If you want to go further, do dolphin strut with one leg up. So your measurements is your hands are onto your biceps, your elbows are to the floor. Your hands are reaching forward, the palm of you're spreading the fingers, your elbows align with shoulders, the palm of the hands are parallel. So from here, you breathe in, you lift, you spread your back, you curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor and reach back. If you're moving to strut, you will step 1 foot in, reach back, grab hold of the heel, the ankle, or the calf. And then if you want to work with one leg up, you would be reaching your leg out and up in that way. Okay, so we'll go together in this. Hands onto biceps to measure up, bring your hands forward, spread the fingers. Neck and shoulders relaxed. Now breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor. Push the floor away with forearms, lengthen spine. Reach your sit bones back. Breathe in and spread your ribs wide to armpits. And exhale, take the top ribs away from the shoulders. So you're opening the shoulders, opening the armpits. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach back. Back of the thighs, back of the calves reaches to the back wall. Relax your neck. And then breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And exhale, reach back, heels to floor. You're working with strut. Step your right foot forward about 2 to 3 inches. Reach your right hand back, grab hold of your right heel, ankle, or calf. Press your right foot to the floor, breathe in, lengthen belly away from right hip. And exhale, reach your right thigh away from you. And then breathe into the left side ribs. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones back. If you want to go further, press your right foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back, spread the toes. Breathe to left hip, feel for sending left thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, sending your left leg back. Right heel presses the floor. One more like this, deep breath. Keep sending your left thigh away from left hip. And as you breathe out, release, lower your left foot to the floor. Place your right hand back to the floor. And if you're working with struts, step your left foot forward about 2 to 3 inches. Reach your left hand back, grab hold of the heel, the ankle, or calf. Left foot presses the floor. Breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reach your left heel back. Feel the side ribs opening up. As you breathe in, breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you breathe out, reach back. Both thighs are lengthening away from pelvis, away from belly. If you're working with one leg up, press your left foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back, spread the toes. Breathe into right hip, feel for moving right thigh away from pelvis. And exhale, lengthening your right leg away from you. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, sending your right leg back. On the next breath, lengthen right leg away from you. And as you breathe out, lower your right foot to floor. Both hands are down and breathe in deeply. Breathe into upper back, broaden back with breath. And exhale, move your chest towards your thighs and knees as you reach your heels to the floor. Inhale, release, bend the knees and come all the way on down. And then come up to stand for Agnisara. Standing with your feet about 3.5 feet away from you, maybe 4. Your hands are onto your thighs. Your knees are bent. You're moving your knees out towards the side so the knees don't turn in, they tuck it out. Bring your elbows, bring your hands close towards your hips. 6 rounds, 3 slow, 3 fast. So from here, press your feet down, breathe in. And then exhale. Chin tucks in, suck your belly in. Let it go. Suck it in and up. Let it go. Suck it in. Keep pressing hands to the thighs. Let it go. Breathe in. And exhale. Feet presses down. Hands presses to the thighs. Belly sucks in and releases. Suck it in and up. Let it go. All the way back. Release. All the way back. Release. One more slow. Breathe in. And exhale. Chin tucks in, suck the belly in and up. And let it go. All the way back. Let it go. Keep pushing the floor away with your feet. Keep pressing hands to the thighs. And then release 3 rounds fast in your time. Breathe in. And exhale. Move the belly as fast as you can. Two more fast. Inhale. And exhale. Chin is tucking in. Belly's moving. Fast as you can. One more. Breathe in. Exhale. Now move belly. Fast as you can. And release. Keep your feet this distance apart, just turn the feet forward. Marius, let your feet a little bit wider. Okay. Bring your hands onto your thighs, front of your thighs. Press your feet to the floor, and as you breathe in, feel as if you're lifting belly up. With your hands pressing against your thighs, forward, belly in, hands to the floor. Walk your right hand across towards your right ankle. Take hold of your right ankle with your right hand. Walk your left arm across. Take hold of your left ankle. So you're working in opening your side ribs here and into lower back. As you breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, bring your forehead towards your right ankle, right shin. Left elbow is reaching to floor. Press your left foot to floor. Breathe in, glide your side ribs, left ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, fold and draw, bend your left elbow. Your forehead is, your neck is relaxed, your forehead is by right shin. Now balloon the breath into left ribs. Feel for opening the left ribs as if you're creating a half moon shape. And as you breathe out, forehead towards right shin. Inhale, release. Walk your hands to center and then walk your hands to the other side. Left hand takes hold of left ankle. Right hand comes around, it takes hold of your left ankle. Press into your right foot. Breathe in, lengthen ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, bring your forehead towards your left shin. Bend your right elbow. As you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from waist. And exhale as you fold. Keep the back of the neck relaxed. Balloon the breath into your right side ribs. And as you exhale, as you bring forehead towards your left ankle, bend your right elbow. Then inhale, release. Walk your hands back to center. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Tuck your forearms onto your jawbone. Press your feet to the floor. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, fold forward. Your elbows are reaching to floor. Your forearms touch onto jawbone. If your elbows touch the floor, then step your feet a little bit closer towards each other. And then breathe to lower back, lengthening out of lower back. Pull belly in, exhale as you fold. Your elbows are reaching to floor. And breathe, deep breath, lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, taking it a little deeper. Keep reaching your elbows straight down. Camilla, reach your elbows slightly forward. Yeah, and then neck relax. That's it. Now press your feet to floor. And as you breathe and feel, you're lengthening, moving belly away from pelvis. Push the floor away with your feet as you reach your elbows. You should feel this opening into lower back. Good. One more breath. Zoe, walk your feet a bit closer together and get a little bit more extension through the spine. There, elbows straight down. There, keep the neck relaxed. One more like this. Breathe in. And then take it a little deeper. Keep pushing the floor away. And then everyone release. Heel and toe your feet together. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Then heel and toe feet together. Stand at the front of your mat, coming into your salutations. If your knees are tweaking and you want to pad your knees, then do so. And then standing at the front of your mat. If your back is tweaking, bring your feet a little bit wider, about hip distance. Hands together by chest. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, lengthen spine. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back, bend your left knee. Place your left knee to the floor, pat the knee if needed. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back to heels, hands under the shoulders, bend the knees, exhale, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Cobra or low cobra. If you're doing low cobra, bring your hands forward. Lengthen your legs back, breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. Lengthen legs back, elbows tucked in. And as you exhale, lower down, keep moving chest forward. Hands under the shoulders, breathe in, curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Push floor away in downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Right knee is to the floor. Pad the knee if you need. Push floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Forward bend on exhale as you lengthen through the spine. Feet presses to floor, breathing, stand up, chest lifts as you reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, sweep your arms out and up. Lift your chest, but reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Flat your hands as you breathe out, step, or hop it back to plank. Lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra, draw chest forward, lengthen legs back. Breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. As you push floor away, you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back, forward plank. Reach back to heels, feel for pushing floor away, exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra or low cobra. Chest is forward, legs are lengthened back, elbows tucked in. Breathe out, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push floor away with both feet as you reach your arms to sky. Keep pushing the floor away. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra or low cobra. Breathe in, move chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. As you breathe out, press it back, downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees as you breathe in, step or float your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, fold forward, lengthen through spine. Chair pose, lift your chest, reach your arms up, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Feet presses to floor. Inhale, lengthen arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, push the floor away with both feet as you reach your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down, you can bend the knees. Cobra, inhale, move chest forward, send your legs straight back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Lengthen through spine in downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands, left knees to the floor. Push floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Spread the fingers, palm of the hand is open wide. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Exhale, lengthen through spine. Inhale, stand up, chest lifts as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweep your arms up. Chest is lifted, but you're reaching your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Flatten the hands as you breathe out, step or hop it back to plank. Lower down to about 3 inches from the floor, and then inhale into upward facing dog. Moving chest forward, lengthen your legs back. Tuck your elbows in. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Lengthen through spine. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push floor away, reaching your arms up. Keep pushing floor away, and as you exhale, lower down, hands to the floor. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. And then breathe to upward facing dog, moving chest forward. You're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Wrap the shoulders in downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push floor away, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Glide your right hip, left hip forward, right hip is back. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Breathe into cobra or upward facing dog. So move chest forward, lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Push the floor away, reach your sit bones back. On the breath, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, forward bend, lengthen through spine. Chair pose, lift the chest, reach your arms up. Reach your sit bones back, but keep chest lifted. And as you breathe out, hands together by chest. And just give yourself a moment as you notice how you feel. Okay, so coming into a sequence of poses, 3 pose vignettes. Start today in chair pose. The knees are bent. As you breathe in, sweep your arms up, lift your chest, spread the fingers. Let your shoulders soften. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, step or hop it back to plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra, chest is forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior two, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your back foot, your right foot is straight to the short edge of the mat. Line up the front heel with the arc of the back foot. Arms reach out for warrior two. Press both feet to floor and breathe in. Feel as if you're lengthening away from your hips. And as you exhale, go a little deeper. Press down with the little toe side of your left foot so your knee does not turn in. Arms relaxed by your side, shoulders shrugged. Now take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows, exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Squeeze. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Breathe into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze the top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders as if you were squeezing a pencil. Slide the shoulders down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Release. Put your arms out to side. Set up for archer. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Bend the left elbow. Reach your right arm around and bind the hands, or use a strap, or use clothing to bind. Press into your left leg as you breathe in. Push the floor away with left foot as you open side ribs. And as you exhale, feel for unlocking that left shoulder as you reach your left elbow straight up. As you breathe in, breathe to sternum, chest lifts. Exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. So stay strong in your feet. And then breathe in. As you breathe in, feel for moving your left shoulder away from your left ear. And as you exhale, your left elbow reaches up, your right elbow reaches down. Inhale, release. Put your arms out to side. From here, place your left hand, forearm onto your left thigh, and reach your right arm up towards the sky. Press into your left foot as you breathe in. Glide your ribs away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, slightly roll your chest open as you reach in your right arm to sky. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Anchor into right leg. And then breathe in, lengthen. Feel your lengthening away from that right hip. And as you breathe out, side angle, you're reaching your right arm over right ear. You can go further. Place your left hand down to the floor by your left foot. And if that's difficult, stay right where you were. Keep feeling for lengthening side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, glide your left hip back. As you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, wrapping your right shoulder as you lengthen right arm over right ear. Breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Reach back to your right foot as you reach in, right arm over right ear. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your left foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels and exhale. Lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Push your floor away in downward dog. Warrior two, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Check your feet alignment, front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot. Press down with the little toe side of your right foot so your knee does not turn inwards. You're opening into hips and pelvis. Let your arms relax by your side for shoulder shrugs. Take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze the mid-tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Spread the upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the top tips of shoulders. Keep the neck long. Squeeze, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down and release. Put your arms out to side. Press down into both feet. Breathe in, archer. Breathe in, reach your right arm up. And as you breathe out, bring your right arm back. Left arm is up. Bind the hands or use the strap, clothing to bind. Or use your left arm to tuck your right elbow up. Press into your right foot. And as you breathe in, glide your right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, push the floor away as you reach your right elbow up towards the sky. Now breathe in, lift sternum as if you're moving chest to chin. Exhale, reach your right elbow up as you glide your left shoulder away from your ear. Keep the chest lifted. Press down into both feet and feel as if you're lengthening out of lower back. Exhale, lengthen your elbows in opposite directions. As you breathe, feel for unlocking your right shoulder as you reach your elbow straight up. Keep reaching your right elbow up and away from your ear, and exhale, both shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, release. Unwind, arms out to side. Place your left foot up, your right forearm onto your right thigh, and reach your left arm straight out and up towards the sky. Press into your right leg. And as you breathe in, lengthening ribs away from hip. And as you breathe out, send your left arm up and away from your ear. As you breathe, keep lengthening. Press back into right, left leg and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, wrap in your left shoulder as you reach your left arm over side angle. You can't go further. Your right hand is to the floor by your right foot. Press your right foot to floor. And as you breathe in, glide ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, tuck your right sit bone under. Breathe in and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, feel as if you're lengthening your left arm over your ear. So feel your side intercostal muscles are opening. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor and place your left knee down. Okay, your next pose is inversion. You're up against the wall. So you're doing dolphin against the wall. You're working towards about dolphin or downward facing dog against the wall. That's the option. And you're working, if you want to go further in terms of one leg up, then that's where you're going. If you can, if you're doing dolphin and it feels strong onto the shoulders, you can clasp your hands in. So neck, shoulders relax, you breathe in, you lift, spread back, toes under. As you exhale, lift up, and then lengthen through spine. You step one foot onto wall. If you don't want to go the full range, one foot onto wall, stay here for about 5 breaths. The foot comes down, the other foot goes up, stay for about 5. Otherwise, here is stepping up. You can stay here for about 8 breaths, or if you're going further, you're lengthening your leg up. Reach out, spread the toes. Foot comes down, the other foot goes up. About 4 breaths on each side. Alternatively, you can work towards downward facing dog against the wall. Downward facing dog, foot against the wall is not for you today. Then shower is against the wall. Good. Good, deep breath. Keep feeling for pushing the floor away with your forearms. Feel you're connecting your serratus muscles, the muscles down by the side of your rib cage. You're really engaging here. Keep tucking elbows in. Push the floor away with your forearms. Breathe in. Good, pull belly in. And then feel as if you're sending the back of your thighs away from you. Belly's away from pelvis. And from here, step into downward facing dog. Once you're done, lower down, keep elbows tucking in. Clasp your hands behind your back for boat. Now breathe in, lift your head, lift your chest, lift your legs. And as you breathe out, lengthen your legs back. Feel as if you're reaching your arms down towards your heels. Keep the neck relaxed. Look at your own chest. And then breathe in, keep the lengthening belly away from pelvis. And exhale, lengthen your legs back, spread the toes. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release, slow down. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Push floor away in downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, warrior two, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands, warrior two stance. Bend the front knee and feel as if you're moving the thighs away from each other. Eagle warrior, breathe in, bring your left arm over your right and bind your hands. And as you breathe out, glide your arm goes back to shoulders. Breathe to the back of heart and energize heart with breath. As you breathe out, lift your elbows up and reach your forearms forward. So feel your side ribs opening up. As you breathe to sternum. And as you breathe out, glide your arm bones back to shoulders and soften the shoulders down. Inhale, release. Float your arms out to side. Reverse warrior, press your right foot to floor. As you breathe in, reach your right arm up, opening side ribs. As you breathe out, reverse it. The right hand is now below or above the knee. Reach your left arm over your ear. Press into left leg. As you breathe in, feel for lifting side ribs away from left hip. Push the floor away with your right foot as you reach your right arm over your ear. You can bring your right hand higher up if your back is tweaky. You can slide the hand around towards your left thigh. Feet presses to floor, breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. Sternum is lifting. Wrap your left shoulder, exhale as your left arm is over your ear. Keep your feet strong. And then breathe in. Push the floor away with both feet as you lift your ribs away from hips. And exhale, left arm is over left ear. Use your left arm, breathing to pull your body up. Right hand supports your head and neck. From here, coming into extended warrior variation. Place your left forearm onto your left thigh. Bring your right arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your left thigh by hip. Press left foot to floor. Bring the lift side ribs away from left hip. Exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your left ear. On the next breath, lift chest as if you're moving chest to chin. And exhale, both shoulders down. Feel as if you're reaching your right elbow down towards your left sit bone. Feel you're pressing both feet to the floor and you're lengthening ribs away from your left hip. Exhale, glide your left sit bone back towards your right heel. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your left foot. Step the left leg back, forward plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. Moving chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. As you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Lengthening through spine. Other side, warrior two, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot, your arms are reaching out towards the side. Press into both feet, breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And exhale, going a little deeper. Eagle warrior two, breathe in, bring your right arm over left and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, reach your forearms forward. Now breathe into lower back and keep lengthening out and up. And as you breathe out, soften the shoulders down. Feet presses to floor. Breathe to sternum. Exhale, raise your elbows up and then reach your elbows forward. So feel your side muscles are opening here. Breathe into side ribs, deep breath. And exhale, release. Float your arms out to side. Reverse warrior, press your left foot to floor, breathe in. As you reach your left arm up, open side ribs. Exhale, reverse. Your right arm reaches straight up. Your left hand is below or above the knee. Press into left leg, breathe in, lift out of left side. Push the floor away with your right foot on exhale as you're reaching your right arm over right ear. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Feel the strength in both legs and then breathe in, feel. You're lifting belly away from pelvis, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale, right arm is over right ear. Your back feels streaky, bring your left hand higher up onto the hip. You can slide the hands around towards right thigh. Now breathe in as you lift and lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, wrapping your right shoulders, your arm is over your ear. One more like this, deep breath. Push the floor away on exhale. On the next breath, windmill your right arm down. Let your right arm pull you up. Left arm supports your hand. Then the warrior variation. Your right forearm is onto your right thigh. Left arm is around the back. Tuck it onto thigh by hip. Press into right leg. As you're breathing, glide your ribs away from right hip. And exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Relax your neck so your right ear towards right shoulder. Press into left foot. And then breathe and feel you're lengthening as if you're lengthening ankle away from your heel and lengthen through the whole of the left side of your body. On exhale, relax your left shoulder away from left ear. Now breathe in as you breathe and move belly away from pelvis, move chest to chin. On exhale, both shoulders back and down. Press into your right foot and then feel you're lifting. Push the floor away as you lift out of your right side. And exhale, send your right sit bone back. Inhale, release. Hands to the floor. Place your left knee to the floor. So your next pose is another inversion. Downward facing dog with splits, or downward facing dog with your legs up. So downward facing dog. If you start with your sit bones up against the wall, where your heels finish is about approximately where your hands will start. You come into downward facing dog on the floor, stepping one foot up, both feet up. You can stay here for about between 6 and 8 breaths. If you're going further, work it up. If you're going further, you're working towards splits. 3 to 4 breaths on each side. If that does not feel like the post for you today, then do shower. Here, hands up against the wall. Your feet are together. Maybe bring your feet a bit slightly further apart. It just helps to open back. As you breathe in, lifting belly up, and then push back. Send your sit bones back. Wrap the shoulders, squeeze your elbows in. Keep the neck relaxed, looking straight down. It's beautiful. Really nice. Really, really nice. Excellent. Really nice, Barbara. Really nice, Zoe. You can slightly move towards balancing, Zoe. Taking the foot away from the wall if you can, but only if you feel really secure. There, that's it, that's it. There. Excellent. Excellent. Keep pushing the floor away, keep the shoulders wrapping. Once you've done your both sides, step into downward facing dog on the floor, downward facing dog on the floor, and then from there, breathe in, glide forward for plank. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Your next pose is prelude to wave dancer 1. So the hands are under the shoulders, your elbows are tucked in, tops of the feet to the floor. As you breathe in, you move your chest and ribs forward as you're coming up. Very little weight is in the hands. As you exhale, lower down, keep drawing chest and ribs forward. 4 more like this. As you breathe in, you're moving chest and ribs forward, lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, lower down, chest is forward. 3 more. Breathe in, lengthen your legs back, and move your chest and ribs forward. Lengthen out of lower back. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Breathe in. You feel you're lengthening belly away from the tops of your thighs, lengthening away from sacrum. And exhale, lower down. 1 more like this. Breathe in. And exhale, release, lower down. Your hands are under the shoulders, breathe in, curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Push floor away in downward dog. Spread the fingers and feel for wrapping the shoulders. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. The back toes are curled under and your back knee is up. You can bring your hands onto your left thigh and you're tractioning your left thigh forward. If you can, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. And press into both feet as you breathe in. Feel as if you're lifting up. And exhale, go a little deeper, reach back towards that right heel. Breathe to sternum, chest lifts. Push the floor away, exhale as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. 1 more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Place your hands to the floor. Place your right hand to the floor, flatten your right hand down, or the right hand is onto a block. Easy twisting warrior. Exhale, reaching your left arm up towards the sky. The toes of your right foot can be curled under, or the foot flat to the floor. Now breathe in, lengthen ribs away from your right hip. On exhale, push the floor away with your left hand as you reach your left arm straight up towards the sky. Breathe in, lengthen ribs away from your left hip. On exhale, as you reach your left arm up, glide your left hip back. 1 more like that, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor. Place your right knee down. Set up the lounge lunge. So straighten your right leg, reach it back, bring your right hand forward about 15 inches ahead of the shoulder. Left hand is traction in your left thigh forward. Reach back to right leg, breathe in, lengthen ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, feel as if you're moving sternum towards your left thigh. Now feel this as you place your left hand onto your buttocks just by your sacrum, and then reach your right leg back. And as you breathe in, lengthen for the right side. Simultaneously feel as if you're using your left hand to traction, sending your sit bones back. And then press your left foot to floor, arcing chest, helps to open up your lower back. Now breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving sternum towards your left thigh. Right hand is tucking sacrum, sending buttocks towards your right heel. Now balloon the breath into right ribs as if the ribs are moving towards right armpit. And as you breathe out, send your right leg back. Good. Inhale, release. Really well done. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Step your left leg back. Fourth plank. Reach back to heels. Feel as if you're pushing floor away. Exhale, lower down. And then breathe into upward facing dog. You're moving chest forward. You're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. Push the floor away. Keep the neck relaxed. On the breath, breathe in. Step your right foot forward between the hands for lunge. The back toes are curled under. Your hands are either onto your right thigh, traction thigh forward, or reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Reach back to left heel and breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. Push the floor away with your right foot as you reach your arms up. As you breathe in, lift sternum. As you exhale, go a little deeper. Reach back to that left heel, that right thigh is reaching forward. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release, hands to the floor. Flatten your left hand to the floor or onto a block. And as you breathe in, sweeping your right arm up towards the sky. That left foot can be onto the heel up or the foot down. And then breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. Push the floor away with your right foot as you reach your right arm up. Breathe in, glide ribs away from right hip. And exhale, glide your right sit bone back as you reach your arms up, spread the fingers, reach out with the fingertips. Now breathe and lengthen belly away from pelvis. Reach back to left heel, exhale as your right arm reaches the sky. Inhale, release, hands down, place your left knee to the floor. Set up for lounge lunge. Reach your left leg back, bring your left hand forward about 15 inches ahead of the shoulder. Right hand tractions thigh away from you. As you breathe in and glide your ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot to the floor as you open side ribs towards the right thigh. Now breathe in, breathe to sternum. Feel as if you're moving chest forward to chin. And exhale, rolling chest open towards the right. You brought your right hand, heel of the hands by sacrum or buttocks. And as you press back into left shin, breathe in, glide away from your side ribs. Now use your right hand to tuck sacrum, sit bones as if they're lengthening towards your left heel. Right foot presses to floor, opening towards the right. So there's lots going on here. And breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And exhale, send your left leg back. Use your hands, buttocks tucked towards your left heel. On the next breath, glide your ribs as if moving towards your left armpit. Exhale, open chest towards the inside of right leg. Inhale, release. And ease on back to the center. Your next pose is handstand, or forearm balance is your pose. That's the inversion. Alternatively, you can do dolphin with your hands clasped, dolphin with legs up, or moving into dolphin with splits. So handstand, forearm balance. You're doing either of those inversions. You can do forearm balance with your hands clasped. Your measurement is exactly the same as the measurement for your dolphin. My fingers, hands are about 4 inches away from the wall, from the floor, and you can clasp your hands. I'm stepping my left leg up, so press my right foot to the floor and stepping up and pushing the floor away. Once you're up there, really feel you're pushing the floor away, keep the neck relaxed, and when you can, when you feel this, begin to move your feet away from the wall. And stay here for 8 to 10 breaths if you can. If your alternative is to do handstand, you're about 12 to 15 inches away from the wall. Stepping onto right foot, breathing, stepping left foot up. Pushing floor away, keep the neck relaxed. And then stay here for about 8 to 10 breaths. If you want to go further, begin to move your feet away from the wall. If none of those feels right for you, then if you can do downward facing dog on the floor with leg up, or do a 3-legged dog, 1 leg up. Keep tucking the elbows in, Clint, and then push the floor away with your forearms. So take the no pressure in the neck. Reach up, spread the toes. It's good, good. Excellent. And once you've done, come all the way down, come down onto knees, grab hold of a block and a roll. The roll will be under your belly. The block will be between your ankles. Your next pose is Prelude to Wave Dancer 2. Blocks between the ankles, roll under your belly. So it's, it's not just above the hips and below the ribs. So your ribs are not crossed. Your hands are under the shoulders. In this pose, the tops of the feet presses the floor. You use your belly, and as you breathe in, you come up. You move your chest and ribs forward. Keep your elbows tucking in. Then on exhale, you relax your belly as you lower all the way down. Tuck tailbone, squeeze the block, and as you breathe in, lift up. Use your belly to lift up, and you're lengthening out of lower back. Coming up as high as you can. And then relax your belly, exhale as you come down. Keep lengthening out of lower back. Lengthen your legs back, squeeze the block, and as you breathe in, draw your chest and ribs forward. Lift up a little bit more. Keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, relax your belly as you come on down. And one more like this. Breathe in as you come all the way on up. Keep lengthening out of your lower back. Exhale as you lower all the way on down to the floor. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe in, curl toes under. Exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away with the block and the roll out of your way. Okay, your next pose today is triangle. So breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. So bring your feet into triangle. Your right foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot. Your feet are about 3 feet away from each other. Arms are reaching out to side. As you press into your left leg, breathe in, reaching your left arm down as you reach your right arm up. Glide your right hip back on exhale, open chest. You can have that left hand to the floor, the ankle, the calf, or shin. Now breathe in, glide, lengthen ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reach your right fingertips to sky. Option here to bind your right arm around your left thigh. And as you breathe in, press against your left thigh. Feel as if you're lengthening ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Relax your neck. And then breathe in and move belly away from pelvis, sternum moves to chin. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving your right thigh, so it's as if you're opening into hips. Breathe in, press your left foot to floor, glide your ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving shoulders away from each other. From here, bend your left knee. Interlock, slide your left arm under your left thigh and bind it with the right arm around the back. Press your left foot to floor, breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. That's not working for you, your left hand is to the floor. And then as you breathe in, keep feeling as if you're gliding ribs away from the top of your left thigh. On exhale, both shoulders down and away from your ears. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down on the inside of your left leg. Head to ankle prep. Place your left hand onto your left thigh, just above the knee. Reach your right hand back towards your right foot. Press your left foot to floor. Breathe to left hip. And as you breathe out, send your left thigh towards the left as you bring your forehead towards the right. And then balloon the breath into your left ribs. And as you breathe out, feel for opening the side ribs towards the left as you send your left thigh away from your forehead towards your right shin. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. And exhale, moving your left thigh to left. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Your hands are down either side of your left foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Breathe to cobra or upward facing dog. Move chest forward, lengthen legs back. Sit bones, lengthens to heels. As you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. Lengthen through spine in your downward dog. Triangle breathing. Step your right foot forward between the hands. Your left heel, your left foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Right heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. Feet about 3 feet away from each other. Press into your right leg. Breathe in. You're reaching your right arm down. Your left arm is reaching up. Your shoulders are stacked. You can have the hand to the floor, the ankle, the calf, or a block. Now press into your right leg and feel as if you're gliding ribs away from right hip. And exhale, send your left arm up, glide your left hip back. Option to bring your left hand all the way around, tucking it onto your right thigh by hip. As you press into your right leg, glide your ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, relax your left shoulder. Roll the chest open as you glide your left shoulder away from your ear. Feel the strength in both legs. As you breathe in, lengthen right ribs away from right hip. And push the floor away. Glide your left shoulder down. Relax your neck, chin towards your right side of chest. Now breathe to sternum. Keep moving belly away from pelvis, chest to chin. And as you exhale, send your sit bones back. Interlock. Bend your right knee. Slide your right arm on the right thigh. Bind it with the left arm around the back. Or your right hand is to the floor. If that's a difficult reach, then stay into extended warrior variation. Press into right leg, big breathing. Glide your ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're curling pubic bone to navel, tucking right sit bone under. Reach back to left leg. And breathe in, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your ear. Keep the neck relaxed. Now breathe to sternum, deep breath. Exhale, send your right sit bones back towards your left heel. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your right foot and step it back for plank. Reach back to heels, exhale, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. Now you need a block with this one. So grab hold of a block, place a block between your ankles. And then you lie down onto your belly for both with shoulder shrugs. So your arms are in cactus position. Neck and shoulders relax. Now inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, lift your legs, lift your arms. And as you exhale, glide your shoulders down and back, squeeze your elbows in, squeeze a block. Now breathe in, reach your arms forward, open the upper back. Exhale, lift chest, glide the shoulders down, squeeze your elbows in, squeeze the block. And breathe in, arms forward. Exhale, lift up, glide the shoulders down, squeeze elbows in, lengthen legs back. One more, breathe in, arms forward, broaden back. Exhale, lift up, glide the shoulders down, squeeze elbows in, lengthen legs back. And release, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders, breathe to lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog, pushing floor away in downward dog. Inhale, warrior one, inhale, step your left foot forward by left hand. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push floor away, you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into both feet as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, as you go a little deeper, left hip is back, right hip is forward. Lance Dodger, reach your right arm is up, left arm is tucked behind the sacrum. Now breathe in, you're using your right arm as if it's a lance, and you breathe in, press into both feet as you reach your right arm up. And as you exhale, use your forearm, your left forearm to tuck sacrum down. You can clasp your hands behind your head and neck for a cradling breath. And as you breathe in, chest lifts, reach your right elbow up. And exhale, glide your left shoulder down. Press your left foot to floor and breathe in. Feel this right from pelvic bowl as you lift belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you breathe out, feel as if your elbows are lengthening in opposite directions. Feel the strengthened legs, last one. And as you breathe in, keep lifting through the whole of your right side as you reach your right elbow up. And exhale, push the floor away, left shoulder is down. Inhale, release, come up. And bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Place your right knee to the floor, pad your right knee. Reach your right hand back, grab hold of your right ankle for lunge H to B. Your left hand is traction in your left thigh forward. As you breathe in, you're lifting the ribs away from waist. As you exhale, as you come a little deeper, draw your right heel towards your glutes. Heel to bottom. Now breathe in, lift chest. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. As you breathe in, lengthen. Feel as if you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, come in as deep as you can. And release. Use your left hand, grab hold of your right ankle with both hands. This time you're reaching your right heel away from you. Lunge back bend. And then breathe in. Lift and lengthen chest, belly away from pelvis, chest lifts. As you exhale, reach your right heel away from you. So feel this opening right across your sternum. So breathe in as you lengthen out of lower back, lengthen out of mid back. Push the floor away with your left foot as you reach your right heel away, back away. 2 more breaths. Breathe in, spread your ribs. And exhale, lengthen that right heel back. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down, hands either side of your front foot. Step your left leg back, full plank. Reach back to heels and exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra or low cobra. Move chest ribs forward, lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. You're lengthening through the spine in downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot forward by your right hand. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press both feet to the floor, and as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you breathe out, left hip is forward, right hip is back. Lance Dodger, your right hand is tucked, forearms to sacrum, your left arm is reaching up just as if you would a lance. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, push the floor away, lift chest. And as you breathe out, as you send your left arm straight up, glide your right shoulder down. You can clasp your hands behind, left hand behind head and neck. And as you breathe in, lift out of left side as you reach your left elbow up. And exhale, glide your right shoulder down, feet are active. Breathe to lower back as you lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, reach your left elbow up. Last one in this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Come up and bring your hands down either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor, pad your left knee. Your right hand onto right thigh. Breathe in H to B, lunge H to B. Reach your left hand back. Bend your left knee and grab hold of your ankle or foot. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, draw your left heel towards your glute, towards bottom. Now breathe in, feel you're lengthening, feel as if you're lengthening ribs away from right hip. And exhale, come in a little deeper. Feel you're moving your left thigh back. So you feel this opening down into the top of the thighs, into psoas. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, come in a little deeper. Inhale, release. Reach your right hand back, grab hold of your left ankle with both hands. Lunge back, bend, grabbing the ankle with both hands. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, lengthen out of lower back. And exhale, push the floor away with your right foot as you reach your left heel back. Left heel is straight up or reach it back. Now breathe to sternum. Feel your chest is lifting. And exhale, send your left heel back. One more like this, deep breath, spread your ribs wide. And exhale, send that heel away from you. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Step your right leg back or plank. Reach back to heels and exhale, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Upward dog or low lunge. Breathe in, move low cobra. Breathe in, move chest forward, lengthen legs back, shoulders away from your ears. Keep lengthening out and lower back, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, breathe to lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog, pushing floor away in downward dog. From here, bend the knees and come all the way on down. Abs with the roll. So grab hold of your roll, lie down onto your back, and place the roll between your thighs. This is helping to open and release your back. Hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Press your lower back to the floor. Tuck tailbone, squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up. Squeeze the roll. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Now squeeze the roll. Reach your legs up. As you reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head and shoulders down towards the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze the roll, and then lengthen your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Squeeze the roll. Inhale, lower your head, lower the shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze the roll, and then send your legs straight up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower your head, lower the shoulders to the floor. Last one, hold the breath, squeeze the roll, reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze the roll, and then send your legs up as you reach your elbows up. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower your head, lower the shoulders to the floor. Exhale, bend the knees and place the soles of your feet to the floor. Actually, before you do that, to keep the roll, place the roll between your thighs, like so. And bring your arms around and hug. So the roll is between your thighs, you're squeezing the roll. Your arms around and you're around your shins. Your lower back is pressing to the floor. So from here, tuck tailbones. So from here, press your lower back to the floor and breathe to lower back, spreading ribs to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll. And as you breathe out, draw your knees towards your chest, send your sit bones away from you, and pull belly in. And two more like that. Breathe to lower back, spreading ribs. Hold the breath. Now squeeze the roll. Exhale, pull belly in, and draw your knees down. Squeeze your thighs towards each other as you squeeze the roll. Knees to shoulders, sit bones are lengthening away from you. One more like this. Breathe in. Hold the breath. Squeeze the roll. Exhale. Exhale completely. Pull your belly in and draw your knees towards your chest. Feel as if you're squeezing the roll as you send your sit bones away from you. And now release. Move the roll out of your way. Roll to your left side. Right hand to floor by chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck. And then straighten your legs. Your legs are reaching straight forward. Sit bones pressing down. Breathe in. Arms reach up. And exhale, you're folding forward. If you can't take hold of your palm of your hands to the ball of your feet, or hands onto ankles, calves, or floor. As you breathe, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. As you breathe out, fold forward, pull belly in. If you can, press the ball of your feet into the palm of your hands. Notice and be very aware of what is going on so you're not overstretching your lower back. You're using this to release your back. And then breathe in. Sit bones presses down. Lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, fold. Pull belly in. Tuck your elbows in and let your shoulders relax away from your ears. Two more like this. Feel as you breathe, you're lengthening. Keep moving belly away from pelvic fold. And exhale, fold. Now breathe to where you feel this most. And fold on exhale. Inhale, release, push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on up. And then lie down. Have some space above your head. Clasp your left hand over your right wrist. Just cross your left ankle over your right. Your arms and legs are moving towards the right edge of your mat. Now breathe deeply to the left side of your ribs. And exhale, lengthen arms and legs in opposite directions. Breathe to the right side of ribs. And exhale, lengthen arms and legs away from each other. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, lengthen away. Inhale, release. Change the cross. Right hand is over left wrist. Right leg is over your left ankle. Arms and legs towards the left edge of your mat. And breathe in. Balloon the breath into right ribs. And exhale, lengthen arms and legs away from each other. As you breathe in, glide your left ribs away from left hip. And exhale, lengthen away. One more like this. Breathe in. And exhale, lengthen away. Inhale, release. Release your legs. Release your arms down by your side. And lie down into Shavasana. So make the adjustments that feels right for you. You can lie down with the soles of your feet together. Soles of your feet together, knees to the side. Soles of your feet onto the floor, or straighten your legs. You can move to the wall and have your heels up against the wall. Let your shoulders relax away from your ears. And let your mind be still as you relax completely. And using this time just to notice how you feel. Lie here now. Feel the energy moving into your body. Feel the energy that's all around you. Begin to move your fingertips and the tips of your toes. And as you deepen your breath, stretch in a way that feels good to you. On your breath, bend your knees and move your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees in. Roll to side or cross your ankles and roll forward and back until you come up. You roll to your left side, right hand is to the floor by chest, breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come all the way on up to a seated. Bring your hands together so the thumbs lightly touch your sternum. Give yourself time and notice how you feel. Congratulate yourself for your practice today. And thank you for allowing me to guide. As we're finishing together with a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Well done, everyone.